What's good, y'all? Y'all already know it's your boy LeBron TV. I just wanted to come on real quick. I'm pretty sure um, I'm sorry, many of you guys probably seen already the news about Nicki Minaj giving birth. It was reported by a few media outlets that she gave birth to her child yesterday. I'm literally gonna be on here for probably no more than 8 to 10 minutes. But yeah, I'm working from home today. Got a few deliveries that I'm going to do later, but I wanted to come on and chit chat real quick while I had a little bit of time in between takes. So yeah, so I seen a few news outlets reporting that Nicki had her baby. I seen on Twitter that a lot of the fans was, excited. I see that Moment for Life is going up on iTunes. I personally went on iTunes and bought every single version of Moment for Life. I think it's like 8 or 9 versions of Moment for Life. What's up, Denise? Yeah, I heard they said she had her baby yesterday. It's crazy because it was just like, when you kind of like brainstorm and shit, I thought that she already had her baby because she was so quiet, like, you know what I mean? So maybe she was just taking that additional time to just make sure that she was just going through, uh, what do they call it, gestation? That she was just kind of like, stress free, not working. Even though you coming online and probably posting shit, that is a form of work. It is work for her. So you know, I'm happy that she had a baby. Let's see. Yeah. Which I think she had. You think she had a girl or a boy? I think it would be dope if she had a little girl just to kind of see the world. Like, damn, like my mom is like that chick. Well, she had a son. Her son is going to be, her son is going to be, amazed and happy as well. You know what I was thinking earlier? Like, if I was like a Blue Ivy Carter or like, a child of like Nicki Minaj, like, do y'all ever think like this? Like, not saying you wouldn't want to run your own business and have your own name and do your own thing, but what would be more comforting to just be? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like to just exist in the world, like not saying that you can't have an education or anything like that, but what would be more comfortable with just doing what you want to do? Like, say I didn't really want, say you didn't want to have, say you just wanted to go to high school, get an education, but your dream was kind of like just to travel the world and just eat like fine foods and take amazing pictures with your camera and just kind of do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Those are the type of things that I think about when I think about celebrity babies. I'm just like, what's their access? Like, they've got access to all types of stuff, all types of money, you know. So yeah, yeah, congrats to both of them. What's up, Monique? Yeah, so I was surprised because I was already thinking like, damn, she probably gave birth already because she was so quiet, and I'm like, yep, she probably shooting this documentary. But we also know like unless she had like a home birth, it's probably really impossible. It's impossible for her to keep that under wraps because you got to go to the hospital and shit like that. Beyonce had her baby in the hospital, even though we're in the middle of a pandemic and we just don't know like how she was gonna move, whether she was gonna have a home birth or not. A lot of women they feel more comfortable with going in the hospital, but some definitely demand that home birth. I remember when I was working for healthcare insurance, a lot of women would call in and they would demand that shit. Like they want to give a home birth. They feel like it's healthier for their baby, it's cleaner. So, then they would have to get a midwife and all of that and drag me through this whole process of finding a doctor who would do it. But I definitely understood it though. So yeah, around I have an interview for Aflac. Pray for me. Congratulations on that, Natalie. That's what's up. What are you interviewing for? I used to like working for insurance companies because especially reading those policies, and then I ended up doing like grievance and appeals and elevating from there. Let's see. We're gonna do that for. Hold up a second. Hold up. All right. So 8 minutes. So 8 minutes. 11. All right. So I'm gonna switch that up at 11. So I'm getting off of here at 4:11. It's 4:03 Central Time. So I'm out of here at 4:11. So what's up, Corvette? I'm just, damn, I had another day. Like today I did kind of good. I woke up earlier than I usually do. Like I wanted to get up at 4:30 today, but it just didn't happen. Like it didn't happen, but I really needed to, but I didn't. So I ended up getting on my feet at like 7 o'clock. So had a few had a few errands to run. And then through the midst of all of this, just working, I see when I went and scrolled on Twitter, it was just like they was reporting that Nicki had her baby. I'm like, oh shit. What do y'all think she had? Y'all think she had a boy or you think she had a girl? I'm thinking she had a boy. The reason why I'm thinking she had a boy is because just from what we had seen online, like a few of those people, but we don't know. We don't know. Truly, don't know what she had just because of the things that they gifted her. Let me have one of these cookies, an extra cookie. My new stove came in today. Super excited. It's a boy. I'm interviewing for a position. Sales associate representative. What are you selling? Why? So Corvette, why you say she had a? Why you say she had a boy? Is this something that you've seen that you feel as though that she had a boy? Like, hmm. Now that's good. I'm telling y'all. Um, her stomach looked like. Oh, okay. I didn't even know you had kids. That's what's up though. Whatever she had, I just hope it's a healthy birth. Um, that's what I'm saying. Like I told y'all, I purchased a new oven. It came today. It's something. It's just a difference with the overall finished product. That shit hit different. This is like camera worthy shit. When you break it open, and it's just melting and oozing in the middle of it. Hmm. 3 kids. You a baby mom? Damn. Yeah. So I think she had a boy. I mean, you don't know. They could have just sent her gifts and shit. But hold on, I'm fucking this cookie up. Yeah. I seen that. The fans was going crazy. Everybody was excuse me. Everybody was tweeting congrats Nikki. And then I seen Moment for Life was going up. So when I seen that was hitting up at the charts, I was like, let me go and buy every version of Moment for Life. Because ain't it crazy that I just literally mentioned that song the other day? I said, there's no other female rapper who has a song like Moment for Life. They don't. It's like that song will go down in history. Like it'll always be like, it's certain songs that she has that comes and goes. But that song from the first album, it will always. That's why you notice when she's on tour, when she's on tour, she performs that song last all the time. It means something. Like I'm telling you, that's one of those tracks like Moment for Life, no lie. Every time I hear that beat, like and it's like or whatever, that's one of those beats that gives me chills. I don't know if y'all ever have that experience when you listen to a song or you love it, and when it comes on, it gives you the chills. Yeah, that's definitely one of them. Especially when she perform it live. It's certain celebrities, not certain celebrities, certain certain entertainers when they perform live, certain musicians when they perform live, I actually like their live show better than the record. Like Beyonce, I like her live versus the record because live is just better. I don't know if any of y'all ever experienced her live, but I love Nicki live too. So she just it translates well you know from the recorded version. But yeah, the fans is going crazy. It's been reported, but I feel like when they say like it's been reported in regards to a situation like this, somebody in the hospital definitely said something. They sold that. Now I don't know if they could sell the story or they just call in and kind of like drop it down. I'm pretty sure she'll be making some news shortly. I'm pretty sure that camera crew was there. Hopefully, I don't know, but what do you guys think? If she's coming out with a documentary, you think she's gonna exploit her baby's birth in her documentary? What's up, Selena? You think she's having twins? What's up, Sean? Why you think she having twins? Because she was kind of big? I don't think she. I don't know. I can't really say. Like, I guess we'll have to see what happens with that. But I know so many tiny chicks like Nikki that when they have a baby, they like. One of my cousins, she was tiny until she actually got to her fifth or sixth month. So you never know. But I did see a lot of people who said that before. What's up, CP? Nikki Live be so on point. Yeah. But yeah, Moment for Life, that shit is going up. I looked on iTunes. I'm like, damn, like they really going in on that shit. That's like one of my favorite all time like Nicki tracks, Moment for Life. So I think that's dope that, with the day, not saying that it was today, but being that the news broke today that song is going up. Cause that shit is like, yo, I noticed like when she performed that song live, like she brings a natural organic energy to the stage where she's not just saying shit trying to fill it in. Like I noticed every time she performed that song, like when it's like the empty parts, um, I don't know if that's just something that you do when you used to record the music, because I always talk in between the beat, like and shit like that. But like, I love when she just be like, if you happy to be alive, like it's a lot of people who ain't make it to next year, and that shit be so real. Like, Nikki is just the illest. So I just wanted to send her some congrats, send congratulations her way, to her and her family. I was trying to look to see if her mom posted something, but they probably expect us to look there, so they not really gonna say nothing. So let's see. What's up, Michelin? Bro? Nikki Lobby so lit. Yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to come on real quick. I'm literally about to get off of here because I'm about to start this mixer up. But uh, I hope. I mean, I see. I always say like I always hope for girls because I don't know. Like a lot of my relationships are close with women. So and I love my nieces. They like my children. So they call me and we be going in and I kind of like I give them a real perspective from an adult, and especially how like people view women. So I love my relationship with women. So that's why I always be like, oh, have a girl, because I feel like I have a nephew too, but my relationship with uh, his baby mom is kind of well, not his baby mom really, but his girlfriend is kind of estranged because some weird shit happened where she got into it with one of my brothers. So one of my brothers is locked up right now. So we just kind of like don't see eye to eye. He'll be out soon though, but I don't know. I just have an affinity with um, good relationships with women. It's just a thing. I don't know. But let's see. What time is it? It's 4:12. Yeah, I'm about to get off of here though. I just wanted to come on here and see if any of y'all knew about it. I'm pretty sure everybody knew about it. I won't be shocked she had twins. I wouldn't I would not say exploit the birth by being that I think a sweet ending like hearing the baby cry. Oh, right, right, right. Yeah. I don't think she's gonna exploit her child's birth like in its entirety, but maybe something like that, right? I could definitely see that. Hold on one second. Let me switch this around. So 11 to 8. So 8 plus 1 is 19. All right. So those will be done at 19. I just be having to make sure I time it right. Like maybe I could stay on 8 more minutes, but nah, I can't even really do it because I'm about to start this mixer up. I need to see what order I'm on too. But let's see. Yeah, Nikki is a talent. I'm happy for her. She's so deserving. Yeah. But could you imagine just for 1 second, right? Could you imagine if your parents had all of the money in the world? It's like, what would you want to do with your life? Would you want to go to school to be a lawyer? Would you really want to just like, would you really want to just go through the rigmarole of life and being like, you could have your own business? Maybe I want to get some college education or do something like that. Or would I truly just want to just like hone in on just being rich and just kind of just travel and just be. Like some people just don't know how to just be. I would just want to just be. Like I don't want no boss. I don't want nobody talking to me crazy. I would make sure that that money lived on for generations to come. Like we'd be good. I don't know. I think if I was a celebrity kid, I wouldn't be doing like I don't know. Like you see how Willow Smith and Jaden how they just wanted to be like celebrities, but I could understand that it could be addictive. It could be addictive because you see your parents doing it. You know what I'm saying? It can be. So that baby is going to be so spoiled. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, if I was like a celebrity, I can imagine that if I was like a celebrity child, I wouldn't be doing all this extra shit. But I can understand the pressure of it. Let me know if this is dumb loud because I just turned my mixer on. Sorry, my apologies for the late response. But I was one of my customers. Let me see what number I'm on. Them baby's gonna be gorgeous because Nicki is already beautiful, and I heard she's more beautiful in real life. Yeah, I mean, you seen her pictures on her Instagram. Like, I love when she posts pictures. Okay, so I'm on. Okay, so 9:59. Hmm. Okay, so I'm doing one more. I'm doing one more. Let's see. I'm sure Nicki got all kinds of expensive gifts delivered to her baby already. You already know it. I remember when Foxy had her baby, she gifted her some nice ass shit. Like, Nicki is a good friend. I'm gonna wait to see if Foxy mentions something about it too. Let me know if y'all can hear my mixer. It might be a little loud. I don't give a damn though. I just wanted to come up here and chat with y'all. Um, let's see. Hold on. Travel the world and then go to college and do some volunteer work and then own a business. Okay, that's good. You can't really hear it. She looks the same in person too. Yo, I was gonna be an asshole. I was gonna get on live last night at like 4:30 if I woke up, but I just didn't wake up. I was like, I'm about to get on here and just play my music, not really care. I mean, I don't really be caring if my shit get monetized or whatever. But once I post these, once I start doing certain things, I'm gonna like it's a video. I think I'm gonna do it like either like next week or the week after. I got to set my camera up. I told you I got my camera, so but I have a certain. I want to make a. I want to make. I have a certain cookie that I'm gonna put on my menu. But I think when Nicki album come out, I'm gonna make it live on the channel, just kind of like as a pre. Uh, it's not Riley said that on her personal page too. Word, you know she. But you know what? You never know though. You're right. She probably gonna at least make sure her child is definitely gonna be homeschooled. You think, right? 11 plus 8 is 19, so we got 2 more minutes. Yeah, so her child, I definitely think is gonna be homeschooled. All right, that was the longest part that you had to sit through. Let's see. That's what's up. Yeah, I couldn't see. You think Blue Ivy is homeschooled, or do you think she goes to a regular school? I would want my child to have regular, normal interactions though, because you can't get that back. You know what's so crazy? I used to be not mad at my mom, but I used to make me think a little bit. Like when I went to a private school when I was younger, right? Just understand where I'm going with this. So I could definitely see Nikki wanting her child to go to school, but I went to a private school when I was younger, right? And then my mom had a stroke when I was in third grade. When she took me out of that private school and I had to go to the public school, like I felt like there was a lot of relationships that I missed out on, like going from like first, second, and third grade. So when I went there, like I had to rebuild all of these. You know what I'm saying? I think that kind of made me be a loner too because I felt like I didn't know a lot of the kids. Like when I came from the private school, like in the fourth grade, I felt like there was so many kids I didn't know. Hold on. Yeah, I felt like it was so many children I didn't know because most of the kids in my neighborhood didn't go to no private school. So I was going to school in like Colony, New York, with this urban suburban area with all of these white kids. And it's so funny that my niece is 13 and she just be like, I'm ready to go back to the public school. She was like, even though I go to a private school, I'm not whitewashed. She said there's so many black kids who go to the school who they're just whitewashed, and they just like that's how I kind of felt too. But shit, we was the only black. We was kind of like the only black family there outside of like two other families. So I just felt like I missed out on connecting with certain children from my community, like on a friendship level from a young age, because I went to a private school. So if I didn't really know you, I wasn't gonna fuck with you like that. Let's see. Blue Ivy goes to a very expensive private school. It's probably like two children there. Let's see. All right, these ready. Let me take that out. Cool. Yo, I love this new oven, y'all. Like that shit is crazy. You get what you pay for. Like when you have a true convection oven, your product just comes out way better. So I don't know if any of y'all's bakers, but that shit comes out way better. I had to go out and buy me a baker's rack today too. That shit was like $300. Like those racks that I don't know if any of y'all work in food service, but it's like these racks that you need to like put like the trays and shit on. That shit was $300. I said, damn. But I needed it because putting shit all over tables and it's just not convenient when I'm working from home. So I had to do what I had to do. But yeah, I'm about to get off of here though, because I'm not really talking about the the birth and specifically, but I just wanted to get on here and say congratulations to Nikki, on a hopefully a healthy baby. I hope she had a girl, but as long as the baby is healthy, I don't want to give a fuck what she had. But um, let me see if I missed something. I think I asked y'all before. When do you think we're gonna actually get another like when do you think concerts is going to reopen? Because if my whole thing is this, right? I think a lot of artists is going to hold back, like from dropping their albums, because think about it, if you drop your album you need to go on tour. So we already had the Queen album where she did go on tour, and the she did go on tour overseas, but we didn't get a United States tour. And now it's like with this whole COVID shit, who knows when tours are going to be open back up. So that shit is crazy. So it's kind of like, look at Gaga. She's a huge star. She dropped that album, but I don't know if she's gonna go on the tour or something like that. But then I wonder, like, how people like Mulatto, how is she going on tour? Well, she's not on tour. She's performing at nightclubs. That's the difference, and that's also more dangerous for artists. It's dangerous for any artist, but it's dangerous for an artist on the caliber of a Nicki Minaj. So I don't think she's going to be performing at any nightclubs. I mean, she was doing those. She was doing those clubs for Super Bowl weekend, but those are like premium clubs in Miami and shit like that. Oh God, let's see. I'm glad to hear that Nikki had a baby because I'm getting tired of hearing that Megan situation. What you think this new song is gonna sound like tonight with Megan? Bitch, must I got your baby wishing. That child is gonna be spoiled from all ends. Little Wayne, baby Ariana, Winnie, but it's funny. I really think Nikki wants her child to be down to earth to her cousins, to her. She probably want her baby to be raised in Trinidad. You think? Nah, but it's a different reach there. What's up, Jay? Still watch the replay. I'm glad to hear that Nikki had her baby because I'm sick of tired of Megan's situation. That's crazy. So, do y'all not think that Megan is this huge star that they make out to be? Why y'all tired of her? What made y'all tired of Megan Thee Stallion? Be honest. Is it the Tory Lane situation? Is it just that you don't think she's that great of a rapper? Like, what is making you tired of Megan Thee Stallion? Megan Thee Stallion. It's like, where is it coming from? Yeah, I'm a star. I got your baby wishing. Megan new song gonna sound the same. If she do that, ah, a. Do we think Young Thug is really gonna give Megan Thee Stallion a hit though? I can't wait to set my camera up so I could just kind of like do some videos. Let's see. Megan clearly lying about the Tory situation, so I'm over her. Concerts won't be full again. Vaccines are available. Right. She's a liar and move fake. Oh God. Megan clearly lying about the Tory situation. Team Tory, same old songs. Ron, please gaslighting us. You know we don't like her. so so I'm saying I wanted to like Megan Thee Stallion, but I am a very tough critic when it comes to people, and that's not even just. I'm not gonna just. I am tough like that, and that's why I told people like even when it comes down to liking Cardi B, like my cousin, she loves saying this shit because it's reality in her mind. She be like, you just don't like Cardi because of Nicki. No, fuck it doesn't. I don't got nothing to do with it. I don't like her because she's not talented. I don't like her because I felt like the public is trying to pull wool over niggas' eyes and make it seem like this is like she's an artist. I've been saying that since I heard her first mixtape. Let me tell y'all something. I would put a little bit of context on it, but I don't because I know how people are. It even goes back to when she started doing mixtapes. And like Lady LaShore even said something about her doing one of her tracks on her mixtape over. It's like you're not even a real artist, sweetheart. Like these people will do anything for a check, and I've been saying that. And you know who kind of said that too? Candace Owens said that she was like, I liked her when she was on Love and Hip Hop. She didn't say anything about her being an artist, but I like Cardi B's personality when she was on Love and Hip Hop. But you cannot transform over into the music industry, and now I'm supposed to think that you spitting this shit. Nah, nah. I posted this video on my community tab, right? Today. I don't know if any of y'all seen it, but it was Tariq Nasheed speaking to this Puerto Rican chick. And I don't have nothing against Puerto Ricans, but me as a guy and having relationships with women, having all types of friends, I do know that Puerto Rican women, they do typically say things about black women because they say that shit to me. Like they'll make comments about their hair. They'll just say, "Oh, them black bitches do that," or this or that, right? So this woman was on her. Who's that? So this woman was on her. She was on Tariq Nasheed's live, and she was just saying so many problematic things. Like, and she was one of the things she said, and I don't know how this relates to all Spanish chicks because we gotta just keep it a stat. So she was like, so because I guess Tariq Nasheed made a joke saying that the Puerto Ricans be down by the river in Puerto Rico washing they p word. So she was like, black women don't prostitute themselves for these rappers. She was like, black women don't prostitute themselves. Go check that video out if you can. I want to find her Instagram because just for some of the things that she said, I would love to send that to her job to see how they feel about what she was saying. Because she was like, Tariq Nasheed, he's very prideful and he's very militant in his views and his ways. So he was just saying how like America is our country. And she was just like, if America was your country, y'all wouldn't be getting shot in the back and you wouldn't have to still continue to march. But anyway, what she was saying is like, black women don't prostitute themselves for rappers and athletes. She was like, and he was like, no, y'all do that. Y'all spend. She was like, come on, we don't do that. They pick us. They pick us, right? And I just want to say, a lot of them really think that they flavor like that. Like, a lot of them really think that they're like just naturally beautiful and like black men just want them just because it's like they're Spanish or whatever. But Spanish, Dominican, or whatever the case may be. But not all of them are pretty like that. Like look at old girl with the wop. We all seen what that looks like without makeup, and it's hideous. You know it for a fact. You know it, and I'm not even hating. It's hideous. We even seen. Come on, you seen it. I think I heard. Yo, that shit was fucked up. I'm not even gonna repeat that because it's inappropriate. But a lot of them think just because they're Hispanic that they got something over black women, and it's like no, black women are just as beautiful as Hispanic women, but I don't. What is it? Is it the aesthetic with the hair, or I don't understand it? But this lady just said so many problematic things in the interview, and it makes me realize why some of my friends used to say some of the things that they used to say. I just be like, are they saying this to me because I'm a man? They be like, yeah, them black bitches do that. Them black bitches do that. They be so comfortable saying that dumb shit. Let's see. She got the song in the video, and all of a sudden she was too busy to appear on Queen Radio. Yeah. She didn't want to offend her relationship with like a person like Cardi. We always going off on these tangents. This is supposed to be a focus video about Nicki Minaj birth, and I just can't help it sometimes though. But let's see. I got one more dozen to make after this, but I already prepared that one. Like, I got a few that I'm not gonna be able to get to today, so I always reach out. Like, I'm gonna have to I think I'm gonna have to stop doing my orders for shipping because I'm just way too busy on the local level, and I don't have the time to go to I don't have the help, and I don't have the time to go to the post office. And I don't be wanting people to think like, oh, you're trying to keep my money. Like, I'm way too blessed. I hate keep saying that shit, but I'm not struggling at all. I'm not struggling. I get sales and orders every day, so you know what I'm saying? I need to tighten up. I need somebody to do like my social media and shit like that and just help me because if I stopped for every message and every person who reached out to me, I would literally not get anything done. And I just can't. I can't. I don't have the bandwidth to respond to every little single message. This lady sent me like 5 messages today back to back, and I already gave her the answer yesterday. But you got to deliver polite and pleasant customer service. So I'm glad that I already had that. So, but yeah, a lot of them think that they better than black women, especially like them Latinas. They be like, oh, like they just feel like they have that edge. I think it's because of that curly hair. Um, Let me see. Do you ship to Georgia? Yeah, but I know this might sound crazy as a business owner, but please just don't place an order right now. I'm way too busy, to be honest. I have so many other orders that I got to get out, not even locally. She's been foul to me. I was late anyway. Always mandatory. Yeah. So what I was gonna say. Yeah, those are gonna go out next week. I'm gonna ship those on Monday. What I was gonna say. Let's see. I have to keep it real about this though, right? I wasn't. This situation kind of drew me more into, Tory's music because I wasn't really into his music before. But I would be a liar to say that something doesn't seem fishy about the situation. Like, I don't know. Ever since Megan did that Queen Radio shit, I was already side eyeing her because I was like, damn. I just felt bad, right? You ever feel like you have a friend, and I know that Nicki Minaj is not my friend at all, but sometimes I just feel like I can understand her, especially at the height of what was going on with that hate train and shit. I just felt like Nicki's feelings was really hurt. It's like, damn, you got on my live, you asked me to get on your record, and I didn't get what I wanted. I didn't get what I wanted, but you got what you wanted. So it's like you used me regardless of what people may think or not. But it's like you use me, but I really can't even really say anything because if I do, then it's gonna get blown out of proportion. It's gonna get blown out of proportion. Like Nikki is in, it's almost like she's in a box. It's like she's too blessed to even complain because if she does, they're gonna use it against her. She can't say shit. Oh, those came out nice. She can't say shit. So I don't know. I just can't wait till this whole album rolls out so we could see what it is that she's been working on. And I know that for this to be the 10th year of Pink Friday, she's gonna go hard on this project. She's gonna go hard. So I ain't worried about that in the least bit. In the least bit of way. So I gotta go to the supply store tomorrow. One of my friends is supposed to actually help me today, but I'm one of those people, if you tell me you're gonna do something and then you don't bring that shit up and I speak to you the next time, you ain't forget. You just said that shit for conversation filler. I'm not asking again. I get shit done on my own. That's one of my problems. And you know what they say? Listen to this. They say women normally succeed more than men. And listen to the reason why they say they succeed. because they said women will ask for help quicker than a man will, and that is kind of true because I could be struggling and I'll try to get the shit done on my own, knowing that I need help. That's bad because it doesn't work all the time. Shit, where did I put that at? Okay, that doesn't always work. Like sometimes you need help, and sometimes it's good to say that you need it. Like, but men, we have that approach, like, oh, I could get it done, I could do it, and sometimes you really do need assistance. So let me put that in the back. But yeah, let me go over here and see what y'all talking about. Damn, there's 30 people in here. Yeah, so we just sitting here talking. We all came here to talk about Nicki, the news about her giving birth. Nobody knows what she had. I'm surprised that somebody from the hospital didn't leak that. If they saying sources, who is the source? There's always a source. Oh shit. There's always some sort of source, but that be the damn hospital. Especially if you're in LA, these hospitals got connections with TMZ. They got people that they know that work there that drop shit and give them information. So I do know one thing though, like, and let's go back and talk about that situation with Tory and Megan. I do know, like, especially being from the hood, there is this type of stigma where it's like you shouldn't speak out. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you speak out, you snitch. So I do kind of get that. Like, I get that a little bit. So that's why when Megan is just like, I'm trying to spare you or whatever, it's still parts of the story that just don't connect. But I do know being from the hood, like, it is that does apply because it's just a thing where if you have that over you that you told on somebody, like it could go either way. You know what I'm saying? You just don't know which way it'll go. Like, say for instance, right? Say that from the jump, Megan snitched on Tory and it was like, oh, he shot me or whatever, right? We all would have sympathy for her, but do you think like some people would just be like, damn, she snitched on Tory, this nigga locked up or he got deported? I just feel like it can go both ways. Like, I'm not gonna really go deep on that, but I feel like it can go both ways, and I feel like that's a fucked up thing within our community to where it's like you have to be kind of careful on what you divulge because people will definitely target you and definitely get at you or send their peoples to get at you. So I know I've seen that firsthand. I'm saying, like, where I lived at, I seen somebody literally do some jury duty one time. Yo, let me tell you one of the reasons why I never did jury duty. Promise you, right? Somebody I know in my city, upstate New York, they did jury duty for a murder case, right? That person ended up getting killed. They kept sending jury duty paperwork to my house, asking me to do that shit. Like, it got to a point where they was threatening me, like you're gonna go to jail. So you know what I did? I went to the jury duty and I showed up and I said, I have family members and friends that were affected by the system, and I don't feel like I would be a good match. Like I said, I don't agree. So they just let me go. But they kept harassing me, like just trying to, because I guess that's your civic duty as a citizen of the United States. You have to do jury duty. But I was not trying to do that shit. Nigga, I am not being in no damn jury. Nah. Hell no. Somebody got killed like behind that shit, being on the damn jury. I'm not doing no jury duty. They found out some information, got the drop on this nigga and killed his ass. And who knows if he was even the reason why this person went to prison, like, or whatever happened. I'm not doing that shit. No. I showed up writing that shit and I was just like, look, I have family members who've been impacted by the criminal justice system. I said I don't agree with it. So I'm not a good candidate. They let me go. Nah, if you do that, they'll let you go. But you do have to kind of respond to it, and you have to do it. So, have any of y'all done jury duty? Whenever I was called, I never ended up going. Yeah, you have to respond to it though. Like they will show up and arrest you for not doing jury duty. I was told. I was like, nah. I'm not staying. I'm not going no damn jury duty. And you know what's so sad though, because there's a flip side of it too, because they say that more black people, like especially of our peers and stuff, that we should do jury duty. Because I remember when Remy Ma got arrested, for an example, she was like, she looked at that jury, and she said she had a private investigator too. So imagine, listen, imagine how deep shit goes, and with people. If she got a private, anybody can get a private investigator. Imagine if you want to find out who are all the people on your jury. You feel me? No, I'm never doing jury duty. But what I'm trying to say is the flip side of it is, it's like Remy said that when she got when she blew trial, there were none of the people that was on the jury looked like her peers. They were not black. She was just like, it all looked like people who grew up in Tribeca and Soho, and it was no black people. So she was like, black people need to do their jury duty, but I just can't get with it because I had a situation that just struck home in my local area that I was, from a young age, I was like, I'm never doing jury duty. Do you still be on mob radio? Yeah, I was listening to them earlier. I listen to mob radio every day. I be listening mostly like on Station Head though, because with that app I could kind of navigate and go through. I could navigate that and go through different stuff. Like if I'm getting orders and stuff, where I got to check stuff and reach out to people. So that's why I kind of like it. But I miss the YouTube lives. But she still premiered the show on YouTube after. But I like Station Head because it just gives you more freedom to use other apps. So that's where I'll be at in the morning at 9 o'clock. Let's see. I know one story, so I hated him on Twitter for that accidental like. I was upset Millie didn't believe. I was upset, didn't believe her until she showed up in the pool in the club. A CNA LMT and World Change album. What's that? A CMT? What time is that? 4:40. Okay. No one ever do jury duty because I hear a lot of people get killed for speaking the truth. See, Natalie? So I guess that's not just a local thing. I figure I learned that at an early age. I was like, nope. My mom used to do jury duty all the time. She used to enjoy like being called for that shit. And I can't get into what she would tell me, but she enjoyed it. She would get off from work, and they say it's your civic duty to do jury duty. But me personally, I'm not standing in. I'm not being on no damn jury. Nah, hell no. You don't know how these people move in, and they get a private investigator and realize or try to. And I'm from a city that's way too small. Hell no. You fuck around and find me, and nah. And what if, like, you're on a jury? Imagine being on a jury and you don't, agree with your other peers, and then say you still get targeted for some shit like that. Nah, I'm good. I'm never doing jury duty ever, ever. So if any of y'all want some tips on how to get out of that, just go there and just say you don't agree with the criminal justice system. You have family members and friends that have been hurt by it, and you don't think that you'll be a good fit because you're not gonna have really a good opinion or whatever it is that you feel like you just don't agree with it. That's what I said. I just don't agree with the criminal justice system, and they let me walk. One Tory song I hated him on Twitter for. Oh, I read that already. Oh yeah. Oh, I thought you was talking about. Didn't Tory do a song with Trina? You got me niggas saying fuck love, fuck love. Didn't he do a song with her called "Fuck Love" or was that her song? Hold up, hold up, hold up. All of these know me. I was in a Lambo drop, drop. Mm. Yeah, I remember that track. I was still in New York when that came out. Fuck love. I came from the Caribbean people down there. See? Yep. It's the same in I think that's just kind of like a hood law. I think no matter which way any way you cut it, it's just gonna make you look bad. It just really is. It's gonna make you look bad. Um Even though I feel like we should be able to just say, what happened, but it just don't go like that. You always got somebody plotting out of from the crew or the team, and it's like, damn, they snitched on my nigga. And it's like, Megan is like an accessible artist if you think about it in a way. Yeah, she could have bodyguards and stuff, but Megan still kind of like performs in small settings and shit like that. I remember this just to give y'all an example of what I'm trying to say. Like, I remember when I would go see Remy Ma upstate New York, or like say I went to go see D Block or Jadakiss and them, right? It's like their mind was just so on it because when that damn sprinter pull up at the back of the club, they know that they're not performing at an arena. They know what type of people have access to them there. So it's like, yo, I would see them. So you just thinking like, damn, okay, D Block just pulled up, Jadakiss, them niggas just pulled up. I'm about to go right back there and just get right next to them. Wrong, because when that sprinter pull up, it's going to be like 30 niggas hopping out of that shit, and they're already looking for a problem because they know where they at. They know that they in the hood. They know that people thinking the way that me and you are talking right now, like, oh, I'm just gonna run up. No, you're not, because it's gonna go down. It's gonna go down. Like it don't just happen like that. And I've watched several. Like Remy did that. She's a female rapper. She pulled up in the sprinter in the back of the Sneaky Pete's, and she had like crazy niggas with her. You just never know what's gonna happen. But the only person who kind of did it different, maybe because I ain't saying it's a class thing, but when Foxy Brown pulled up to the club, like she didn't really do clubs like that. But when she performed at the club, she pulled up in a Phantom, like straight from the back. She didn't have the security like that. I guess she don't really be. Not saying she ain't worried about it, but she pulled up in a Phantom. She had a one security dude, but she didn't have 30 niggas with her. I guess, depending on who you are and depending on the type of energy you got around you, you probably feel like you needed that at a point. But she got a lot of brothers and cousins, and she's right down in the Bronx, New Jersey, so she probably just brung 1,000 niggas with her. But yeah, let's see. Most clubs on the beach have private interests with. Tory get off is just sue Megan Resignation for defamation and intimidation. He's gonna still be blackballed. Might as well. Exactly. Now, I definitely agree with that. I agree with that. Do y'all think she's gonna send some sort of shots at him on this song that's being released at midnight? Like people are subliminal. She's been posting those fuck you things, right? Those fuck you rings, which is odd that it looks just like the rings that Tory wears. But um do y'all think this song is going to be a response to him? Like, do you think it's going to be a surprise video that's coming? And maybe that's where those rings are from? Or do you just think she took professional photos and you feel like she gonna start something with Nicki? Hold on. She just better not start on Nicki because I feel like she is. Why? What makes you feel like that? Megan don't got the skill to start nothing with Nicki. Don't worry about that. She don't got the skill. She don't have that. And if she does, it's gonna make it look like Nicki's hating. Nicki already bigged her up several times. They even fucking copied and pasted some old shit she said about her in her Variety interview to make it seem like it was like recent. So Nicki is not worried about a Megan Thee Stallion. She's not worried about a Cardi B either. Like it's different. It's really different. And real talk, right? Let me just say this. Let me say this, and let me just like say this about the whole music and rapping and stuff, right? Remy Ma is a phenomenal rapper, right? She had amazing freestyles. Megan Thee Stallion, she's a great rapper. I don't know if I would say amazing. Like she has amazing freestyles, right? But when it comes to that pen game, we're writing a song. Nicki is light years ahead of them. Like Remy, she does good freestyles on Hot 97, and she'll drop a good freestyle here and there. Megan, she ride the fuck out of a beat, but we would be lying. We would be lying to say that every song on well, I did like the Fever Project, but it wasn't like amazing. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like amazing. It wasn't like, oh, some songwriter of the year award type shit. And then it was rumors that Juicy J was writing her shit. So, I mean, yeah, I know what it is like to have an amazing rapper, but if you can't write music, like that's a gift that you gotta have. That's why I'm saying, like, I hope Rock Nation or somebody really gets with her on this album so she's able to like touch different topics and like dive deep because she need to dive deep. She need to dive deep on this project because I don't want to hear about Mercedes and finessing. I don't want to hear about that no more. I don't want to hear the finesser talk. I just don't. I want to see the growth. I want Megan to do some shit so I could be like, oh shit, like, you know. And I think if she, with this song coming out at midnight, we'll be able to see like just what she's on because you can do what you want to, but she keep dropping these individual songs that's like not leading up to anything. Like, what is Girls in the Hood a part of? Does anybody know what that song is a part of? Nicki, she can't take shots at Nicki. Megan is not skilled enough. Like, she's not skilled enough at all. She's not. And I hate to, I'm not trying to pit women apart, but you got huge shoes to fill. Like when you like, and I think what's so crazy. Even the people who don't like Nicki knows that she's talented as fuck. Even the people who don't like, and I feel like Nicki is so good sometimes where it's like you expect that she's gonna come out good. You know it. Like, you know what I'm saying? For example, when I heard that collaboration, like I was excited and I trying to give people chances and shit. But like even when Mulatto came out with that verse with G Easy, I was like, let me just listen to this and let me just give her a chance. I gave Flo Milli a chance on her mixtape. And I'm just looking at the tweets on Twitter and I'm just like, okay, like people are saying that this is good. Are people gassing it? Are people just saying this shit? And then when I listen to it, it's not music I would listen to. It's just not. It's not music that I would listen to. And I'm not saying that the opinion on female rap, I have the end all be all with it, but I don't be hearing it a lot. I don't hear it in a lot of artists that these people be boosting up. So it's just like you just oh yeah, my bad, my phone died.
me know if y'all still there. I see a couple people still there. Nicki will, what? Nicki will end her, so she better stay in her lane. Now, Megan got too much respect for Nicki. She would never do that, and she don't got the talent. She don't got the talent, and I'm not saying that in a bitter way. I don't really care who feels the way about it, but we all know that Megan Thee Stallion is not fucking with Nicki Minaj. No way, shape, or form. Like, no way, shape, or form. I try to give people a chance. Like, I listen to their music, I listen to their mixtapes, I look to see what their lyrical content is and their ability is. And, I hate to say this, and this is not a dig to anybody in any city, state, or anything like that. We have amazing female rappers from all around the globe. But you would have to be a liar to omit that the best female rappers come out of New York. I hate to say it. I hate to say it. There's something about New York. It's just something about it. Anybody disagree with me? State your claim below in the comments. Like, the best female rappers come from New York. It just is what it is. It is what it is. Like, um, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know. Like, if, hold on one second. Hold on. Let me check this. All right, my bad. I don't think she respects Nikki. I think she used her. Ooh, Miss Leo. Hell, right before she jumped in her live, she said she jumped on her top five rappers, and Nikki wasn't even in it. I started side-eyeing her then. I hope not, LeBron, because we've seen this before. Yep, yeah, it's not. That's not disputable. I mean, of course, it's preference level, but level of success has shown it. Yeah, the most iconic female rappers come out of New York. It's something about the swagger. It's something about the. It's just something about it. It's you can't deny it. You can't. Not a Trina, not a Megan Thee Stallion, not a Shauna, not a the Brat. Like, it's just something. It's something with it. I don't know what it is. Y'all tell me what you think it is. I think it's just a swag. It's just something that you can't really duplicate. Let's see. I need to show some love to these ones a little smaller around the sides. Yeah, I just don't think that's up for debate. Like, I probably, if to be honest with you, if I wasn't living in Houston, Texas, I probably wouldn't have gave Megan Thee Stallion a chance like that. Like, outside of Nicki. But you got to be careful. You got to be wary of the Megan and Stallions in the world. There's always those people who will use you for your purse for their gain, and when you need them back, they're nowhere to be found. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to really pay attention to shit like that. Like, who, you know, it's all good when they need you, or when you're doing something to help. But it's like when it's turned back around and it's not reciprocated, it just opens your eyes up. Like, oh, okay, I see how you're moving. That's just what it is. It's a lot of people who just they're in whatever they're doing just for their personal gain, and that's not really fair. It's not. It's not. So that's how I felt about that whole hot girl summer situation. I felt like Nicki was you, like you said, Miss Leo. Put that in there. All right. See, this is dope. It's saying exactly at 350. This is what I wanted. 350. I had to adjust it, but it's perfect. It's right at 350. The 1700, the $1,700 oven better do that shit. Shit. You're so nice around this industry. This industry is dirty though. As long as Rock Nation got the hooks and Meg never say never. Congrats to Nicki, Queen Minaj. Enjoy your beautiful bundle of joy. Yeah. So if Nicki had her baby this week, when do y'all anticipate her coming back when she releases music? Like the type of person with her work ethic, her work is probably done already. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's just chilling right now. Like I think the work is done. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the work is done. How you expect Nicki running around with her ex who said abuse her, or if Nicki deals with Tory, they think she's foul. That would be crazy if she did some shit with Tory, wouldn't it be? You know how they would definitely try to blackball her. But the reason why I don't think she would do anything with Tory because y'all remember what happened with that shooter situation. I think sometimes people pass on music all the time, but I don't know if she felt the way about him talking about it. But who knows? Who knows? But she would definitely be like on the yeah. They would definitely try to finish her, and then everybody would be on Megan, like, oh, she did a song with Tory. Damn. You know who's really hurt though? Little Kim is the one that was working on the album with Tory. Y'all don't remember she said that? Little Kimberly is working on a whole album with Tory Lanez. So, so 602. Okay. Hmm. Right. She better not say nothing about that shit. Let her handle that up. She got the proper team behind her. She got Rock Nation. She got Beyonce coordinating and putting her videos together and having Taraji P. Henson speak for her in Time magazine. Right. But you notice Cardi tried to do a freestyle when she was on some show after that. Nicki is literally the blueprint for her life and her career. Literally. And Gusta still flopped. Yo, at the beginning of this week, yo, I'm telling you, the quality of this cookie, like I was delivering stuff like this whole week, and like just the quality in the cookie is just different with this oven. This is a true convection oven. Like my other oven was a convection, but it wasn't true. So the cookies came out just a tad bit flatter, and the texture of it was just completely different. The texture of this cookie, like you ever see them people on Instagram when they open up a cookie and it's like gooey, that's what these come out like. Yeah, not raw, but it's just that the way that it's baked is just crazy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Oh shit. All right. So five, six, seven, eight, nine, six, one, two, and then eight plus two is 10. So 6, 10. Okay. I'm about to get off of here because I'm distracted as a motherfucker. Let's see. The comments about her today have been disgusting. I saw a white politician saying they're praying for her. Who, about Nicki? Cause they mom and dad trash. Jay Osara ass hanging with a man and abused Nicki. They wasn't even on her side. Yes, I remember that. What is she going to do now? The industry uses Nicki asked for a feature clip, but then in time to finish silence, Takashi has defended Nicki more than all of these artists. Facts. Yep, and that's why I think she feels a way about the whole Megan thing. Because think about it, didn't that Megan situation happen? Yeah, that Tory situation happened when WAPAC came out. So if you notice the face of a little Pimp C, your mind has to be everywhere. I know it's hard to say that, but now when you go back and look at that footage, look at little Kim's face. She was over that shit. She probably knows something that we don't know. She probably knows something too. Kim probably knows something. She probably know Megan is a fraud if she's really lying. She knows something. She worked close with Tori. I'm pretty sure when that whole shit went down, she probably called him like, "Oh baby, I hope you're okay. What happened?" Probably called her on the phone, and then people probably know shit behind the scenes. I'm pretty sure Lil Kim knows what's going on, especially if she's working on an album with him. That kind of like that halts everything. That halts everything. So let me see what y'all saying. Tori was talking sideways about Nicki. I don't see another collaboration. Definitely not. I don't see that happening either. He was saying that he didn't like her verse on some song, and she was like, "Well, nigga, just take it off." That's how you respond. Like, just take it off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Take it off. I wonder what it was. Like, she probably, I don't know if it was a shot or something that he didn't like. Let me see what time it is on that stove, because I need to box up those other cookies so I could use that tray to put these last stuffed Oreos in. Okay, I got 8 minutes. Sweep this floor, wash my hands, and then I could box those cookies and then have them ready for when the other ones come out in 8 minutes. Um, you gotta do time management. I be trying to push myself to get shit done because if you don't, then in this whole 8 minutes I would have just been talking and bullshitting. You gotta make sure all of your minutes count. Every last minute. And I still got shit that I didn't fulfill today. Luckily, the people in Houston is really nice. Like, they be understanding. They know that I'm a black business wrong. So they be like, I understand. Just get it to me or whatever. But ideally, I would love to get all of my orders done in one day, but sometimes I just don't have it. It just don't happen, y'all. So let me think of something random I could talk about while I'm away from the phone because I'm about to. Let's see. He jumped on Nicki hate train. Could have kept that to himself. Yeah, another sympathy and payola. Wow, that is peaceful. Yeah. What you talking about? Another sympathy and payola? I feel like the game uses things because it's like they know that these chicks is boring. They know with WAP at the top of the charts. They know that they're not saying anything. Drip, drip, follow me. That shit is whack, Megan. Bring your ass home so you can get inspired to write some better lyrics. Like, you out in LA where the shit is too fake. You doing all that fake shit out there, but you know what? The typical general public, like real talk, if I wasn't listening to my radio, I don't know how I would feel about Tori, but I'm glad that she kind of broke different things down because it makes you open your mind. Um, because a lot of my friends, they just be like, he shot Megan. It's like they don't even try to expand their mind to just be like to the possibilities of something else. Like they just don't care. It's kind of like they done with Tory. And I was asking one of my homeboys, actually my friend who helps me do deliveries. I was like, did you hear Tory album? He's like, no, I ain't listening to that. I'm like, damn. You see? That once they let me tell you something. This is why I feel like that is it's a huge defamation case. Because once you put some shit like that, like one of my friends, I used to laugh at her, but I understand it now. You know how certain things happen to you earlier in life, and then it comes back like ding, ding, ding. Well, one time we used to hang out at this one person's house, and this person said some shit like, "Oh, Soraya, you stole this from me," and she was like, "Bitch, what? I didn't steal that shit from you." And the girl ended up finding it. She said, "No." She said, "You don't understand. Just the fact that you put that shit in the air, it got people looking at me funny." And that is true. When you put some shit like that in the air, like no matter what it is, you got people looking crazy. And I just feel like a lot of people feel like that towards Tory, whether they know the truth or not. They just kind of like gonna take the side of Megan. Do y'all think that this beef really helps? Do you think that beef is the reason why? Um, I don't think it's the reason why that song is doing good at all. I don't think Megan has that strong of a star power. I don't think that she has that strong of a star power. But do y'all think that that's the reason why? Um, well, Girls in the Hood came out before that, right? I'm gonna just think about it when I say it. But I don't think that WAP is doing good because of Megan. I just think it's doing good because it's selling sex. That's what I truly think. It's selling sex, sex sells, and it is what it is. All right. That's bad. Yo, let me tell this to y'all too. I know I was telling y'all yesterday I went to the store. Remember yesterday I was working, I went to the store. How about I went to the store last night again and still did not get sold? Thank God that I still, it's probably like maybe like a quarter left of the Dawn bottle left. But I went in the store last night, bought mad shit so that I wouldn't have to come outside today. So made sure that I had everything, like even stuff I already had. I still went to the store and did not get sold. I said, yo, they need to create an app that just goes off when you're in the store, like you need this, or you know what I'm saying? They need something like that, because my shit getting low, and I'm like, I keep forgetting it every time I go to the store. It's just like the ingredients and shit be on my mind, and I be forgetting it. I just be completely forgetting it. Let me know what y'all think about this too. So I had this. So listen. So I had this cookie on my menu, right? It's a chocolate chip turtle cookie, right? And Ghirardelli, that's like the product that I use, but they did some fuck shit. Where let me show you how these businesses do. So Ghirardelli had these caramel chips. When you think of caramel, you think of typical caramel, the hard one when you melt it. You know the one like that they put over your sundae, the traditional caramel. No, Ghirardelli has this creamy caramel chips where it's just like there's like no other taste like it, right? There's no other taste like it. It makes your cookies just taste so much better. People love it, but the thing is that they took it off the market. They took the caramel bits off the market. But the thing is that they have them, but you got to spend $85 per box for it. But it comes like in a barista form. So I was like, damn. So I kind of switched my recipe up on my turtle cookies and my chocolate chip caramel, and I kind of use just like the regular caramel, but it's just not the same, right? So what do you guys think? Should I pay the $85? Because I'm telling you, the taste of it is worth it. Should I pay the $85 to get that box and increase that fucking dozen to $25? Because the chocolate chip turtle is $21, right? It's $21. But if I get that box, that cookie gotta go up to $25. If I get that box, then the regular chocolate chip with caramel gotta go up to 20. I need more money. You feel me? The taste is just way better. So, is it done? Oh, one more minute. What you think? Like, should I get it? It's worth it because the people who purchased those before, once they have that, and then they start getting these new ones. Like I had people repeat customers on the regular ones, but it's just not the same. You got to make a list of things you need. That way you can keep track. You right about that. I'll keep my WAP opinions to myself. No, further delve. Let us know what you think about it. Let us know what you think. All right, these are the. See, and people also don't understand. Like, I know my business like no other too. So it's like the days where I'm just baking from home and I need to like ship cookies. Like, nah, it's a certain way that they have to come out. And that other convection oven. See, having a conversation with people who don't understand, it would just drain them. But that other convection oven, it was making my cookies too thin. This oven makes it puff out. So it's like if I was to send those cookies in the mail, them shit would break. So yes, the $1,700 was worth it, but I think I'm gonna have to like do something. Um, I'm gonna have to do something and maybe temporarily stop shipping orders because I'm way too busy to be. I'm way too busy to go to anybody's post office. I probably could do it if I was like waking up early every day, like I'm supposed to, but I'm just not doing it. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe one of y'all could start a group where people get up early in the morning. Y'all just make phone calls, and then maybe you could like an accountability group. Like, yo, if you don't answer the phone and you don't do whatever, then you gotta pay a certain amount of money every week. Like, it should be something dope like that. Like for entrepreneurs, I'm pretty sure it's something for entrepreneurs. Like an accountability group for entrepreneurs. Something like that would be really dope. So I got one more dozen of cookies I want to plan. See, I kind of map my time out like this, especially well. No, can't do that. I just try to do something while I'm always doing something else. This oven just sounds completely different. I'm gonna do a cooking video so y'all can see like the stove top. This GE oven is fly as fuck. And yo, I was so nervous. I was so nervous. What time is it? It's 5:15. So I'm gonna do 5 minutes and then 12 minutes. Okay. So I was so nervous because who the fuck am I to buy a new stove and put it in this apartment? Like you're not supposed to buy a new stove, but I work from home sometimes. Nigga, I put that stove right in my other bedroom in the closet. Fuck out of here. I need that shit. I'm not gonna be baking my shit and like if I gotta work from home, then I gotta sacrifice quality to my customers. Like if you was a repeat customer, you would get the cookies and be like, "Oh, they good." It's just probably like a little airy. It would be like a little thinner and just not thick like it's supposed to be. Nah, I need my shit right. I need my shit right. So for me to work from home these days, it's worth it for me to get what it is that I want. It's worth it on every level. Let me see what y'all talking about. You don't want them looking at your cookies funny. That's a dope idea. What's up, Toy? Oh, so you say yes. So you're saying yes in regards to, um, you're saying yes in regards to like paying $85 for the box of caramel. I'm telling you, if you ever had caramel before, and then you try this Ghirardelli caramel, like the caramel bacon chips, yo, it's like Ghirardelli does everything better to me. To be honest with you, they have this one chocolate called Goutard chocolate. It's a French chocolate. I think that they're slightly better than Ghirardelli, but Ghirardelli has they just have premium stuff. So when I tried those caramel bacon bits, I was like, oh shit. And then that's when I made my turtle cookies. But then now they took them off the market after a year, even though when I called them, they were like, they get so many phone calls about them. But yes, they took them off the market. I'm like, well, why the hell would y'all take them off the market? Because I guess nationally they weren't doing like as good as the other things. But come on, man. They weren't doing as good as the other products, but I'm telling you, that taste was like no other. Also, guys, let me tell you this, right? Houston is so amazing. If I have to just keep saying this, they have so many groups on Facebook, right? I'm a part of some of them. So what ends up happening is like tonight, two, four, I have a few orders. I probably have about 6 or 7 orders for tonight, right? So I go out, I deliver these cookies, and it promotes itself. Then you have these people, they come back and they do these reviews like, oh my God, I had these cookies from this company, and I ain't never going to Tip Treats again. And it's black owned. That's what happens. They do these reviews. I'll get like thousands of it'll get the pictures. Will get like thousands of likes depending on how good quality they're taking. And then my website starts going off. So it's like real talk. I haven't paid for promotion or marketing or anything in the past like in months. Like since I did that Yelp shit, I haven't paid for anything in months. It just kind of just sells itself. And just a few months ago, like in I think like April or May, I was still in the 200s. I'm about to cross 1,000 sales on my website. Like I'm so impressed with myself and just being an entrepreneur. Like I'm telling y'all, it's so scary because at any given time, you just don't know. But one thing I'm proud of, and that's one thing that I can kind of like just feel good about. I put my blood, sweat, and tears into this recipe. I didn't just wake up. Yeah, I started making cookies, but I had to get better because I knew that there was a certain quality of cookie that I wanted, and I wasn't getting it. So I had to play around with recipes. I had to do this, do that. Spending $100 on chocolate alone, making cookies, and they're not coming out right. Feeling defeated, feeling like damn, I'm gonna give up. And then one day I did this one recipe. I said, oh shit. It came out a certain way. I did it again. Oh shit. I said, this is my recipe. And then I just had it. Oh shit. Hold on. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay, that's 5 minutes exactly. So I need to switch that around. So the hard work just paid off. And let me tell you, like, I didn't start thinking about the money until I had my recipe down pat. Once that was once that was established, it was just like, now I want in. So now 12 minutes. So I'm gonna take that out at 32 or 33. Okay. But the hardest part is just the customer service part with not having help because you end up managing stuff and then like my phone was kind of good today because I was in good communication with people yesterday, so I set the expectation. So my phone hasn't really been going off too much today, but that phone will drain you because it's like you got so many other things to do. Then there's people sending emails, and it's like, uh, but understand like giving somebody access to my emails and stuff, it seems so easy, just like let somebody help you. But I don't really want that. I know you're gonna be like, well, you gotta do that to grow, but it's just so scary to me. I don't want this scariness shit to last for so long that it ends up hurting my business, but I gotta figure something out like soon because I want to continue to grow. And then what's also amazing is being in business and not having to do sales. Like I don't know how to do sales to get. I didn't like Megan's WAP verse. I think her and Tory's situation made people like it more than it would have. Her verse was humble. Her verse sounds horrible. My family and I have a sweet use and spend over on baked goods. Okay, I'm that person at Godiva spending $100 on chocolate covered everything. Yeah, Megan's verse was mediocre at its finest. Drip follow me. Yo, think about this, right? When I tell y'all, I have like, with my friends back in the day, like we would battle each other. Like say I'm on 112 and I'm on Jagged Edge, and I would be like, where the party at? Girls up in the club with the party at. And he would come back with, we we don't even. He would just battle me. We would battle, right? I could. Megan doesn't have a song to. Can I get that song? Can I get that? Can I get that? Can I get that? Can I get that? Can I get salt all around that rim tray? Yo, this is what I'm telling you. These chicks cannot battle verse to verse with a Nicki. I'm with that. It's keys to the bed. I'm keys to the bed. Yo, no. No. Think about that. That's what I'm saying. Think about that. You holler in the comments and tell me what Megan verse can compete with any Nicki freestyle, any Nicki verse. You tell me that. I'm gonna bet the Chiefs to win. I'm gonna what? What? Bishop Mustar, I got your baby wishing. He said he hungry. Pussy, kitchen, call him. Listen. Hold on. Bishop Mustar, I got your baby wishing. No. 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 Can I get that tone? Can I get that ring? Come on, man. She will run circles around her. That's not even a fair observation. Let's take the all I do is win verse. Let's take the dead ass verse. You put Transformer in there, and that's gonna beat her whole catalog. All of them. Am I lying? Drop the number one if I'm lying. Drop the number two if I'm right. Because I know damn well I'm not lying. These cookies look amazing. Amazing. I'm glad that they not. That fucking fake ass convection was making my shit spread too wide. Fuck out of here. That shit is making it spread too wide. I don't like that shit. I like my cookies to look like bakery style type cookies. Like, get into it. Alright. So we all boxed up. I got 2 more to box. The other one is 4 more. So by the time this one comes out, we need 15 more minutes. And then we're gonna be done. Hell nah, straight up. Meg don't even have a verse to out rap Nicki, my chick bad. That's what I'm saying. Can I get that tone? Can I get that Henny? Can I get that? Can I get that? Can I get that margarita on the rocks? Can I get all around that rim tray? We ain't even going into Pink Friday. You definitely ain't got no verse that could see it blazing. You definitely ain't got no verse that could see like a Dungeons and Dragons. You don't got a verse that can see the best. Like, you're just not able to touch that many different topics like that. None of you chicks. None of them. I told them the big room is huge box that my stove was in. I was like, leave that box in there. I'll dispose of it later because I ain't want my apartment complex seeing that shit. Like, you gotta be a bold motherfucker to change the stove out in your fucking apartment. You gotta be blood clot bold. Let's see. What's up, B? Yep, you did, Sophia. How you doing? Y'all aiming too high comparing her with Nicki. We need to start her lower. Hell, at this point, she can't even compete with Iggy, Fancy, or Black Widow. Damn. Exactly. LLC didn't get the respect it deserved. It was a B-side song, so I feel like it did get the song. It did. But let's think about. Hold on a second. Oh. Yeah, so I'm about to end the live though, but I appreciate you guys for stepping through. I might come back later and chit chat or whatever. But yeah, y'all have a blessed day. Congratulations to Nikki on the new baby. My friend is here. They're about to help me with deliveries and stuff, so I'm about to go and get situated. But yeah, I'm gonna holla at y'all later, and y'all have a blessed day.